In a simulated 30-mile-per-hour collision, this infant car seat lurches forward and fractures near the seatbelt path, sending shards of plastic into the air, failing a standard test required under US federal safety regulations. This is where we bought that car seat, on Amazon, part of an alarming trend. Copycat or counterfeit versions of popular children's products turning up for sale, unchecked, unregulated, and in this case, potentially unsafe. The seat we purchased is designed to look like a doona, a sought-after brand of car seat that folds out into a stroller. The Amazon listing even used some of Doona's own promotional images, and it's about $200 cheaper than the real thing. Two pediatricians who watched this video told us a child in this seat would have been at serious risk of head and neck injuries. We also showed the results to Doona.
It's unbelievable to see how a product that looks very much like ours performs completely different in a crash test.
We did put a genuine Doona through the exact same crash test in the same lab. It remained intact, meeting federal standards. Doona says this isn't just an Amazon problem. It's been working with various e-commerce platforms for more than 2 years now to take down counterfeit products.
We've taken down, just this year, more than 40 pages which had infringing products or fake products, just on the Amazon platform alone. And if you assume that each one of these pages is up for 3 to 7 days, then you're talking about a good period of the year in which fake products, dangerous products, are being sold on Amazon.
Shortly after we purchased the fake car seats in October, the Amazon listing was taken down. After seeing our crash test report, Amazon emailed customers who had bought the product, urging them to stop using it immediately and offering a full refund. We reached the seller, a company based in China called Strollex, by phone. A man who refused to identify himself told us, quote, "My products are safe," and then refused to answer any more questions. An Amazon spokesperson told us safety is a top priority at Amazon. We require all products offered in our store to comply with applicable laws and regulations and have developed industry-leading tools to prevent unsafe or non-compliant products from being listed in our stores. Amazon says they regularly contact sellers requesting safety documentation. However, they would not confirm whether they request those documents before a product is first listed on the platform. We've spoken to 7 different baby and children's brands selling on Amazon, all of whom tell us they face a constant game of whack-a-mole when it comes to counterfeit and copycat versions of their products on the site, and it's hurting their businesses. Several of them also tell us they have safety concerns. The US distributor of these popular infant swaddles told us one customer contacted them about a fake where the zippers were falling off, a serious choking hazard for an infant. The manufacturer of this white noise machine, the Baby Shusher, designed to help infants sleep, says they have had multiple complaints from customers who it turned out had bought fakes. One customer who bought the product last year told us it fell apart when she tried to change the battery. Amazon says they strictly prohibit counterfeits and told us these are isolated incidents. They're investigating and will take appropriate action against the sellers involved. Part of the issue is that consumers look at Amazon as a trusted retailer, but most of the items sold on Amazon are not actually sold by Amazon. In 2018, 58% of the company's sales came from third-party sellers. And in many categories, including toys and baby products, you don't even need specific approval from Amazon to list your products on the site and start selling. Amazon has stepped up its efforts against counterfeits. In 2017, they introduced the Brand Registry, a free program which allows companies to register logos and other trademarked items to help detect fakes. They also have transparency, which requires companies to label each unit they produce with a unique code at the manufacturer's expense, which Amazon will then track. And earlier this year, they launched Project Zero, which is a self-service tool for brands to remove counterfeits, relying on artificial intelligence. Sellers tell us it's not enough. In Norristown, Pennsylvania, Aaron Mudrick keeps a wall of shame of imitation and counterfeit versions of his popular putty purchased from online platforms.
This was on Amazon.
This one, he says, not only violated his Thinking Putty trademark, it's also potentially dangerous.
This is the bad magnet. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
So you could see how easily that could be ingested, and it's extremely powerful.
And this is banned in the US?
It's banned worldwide.
At Crazy Aaron's, fighting fakes and copycats is now part of the cost of doing business. Lily, who runs their reception, also spends 15 to 20 hours a week policing Amazon and other e-commerce platforms for violations.
So with Amazon, you don't really speak directly to a person. You submit a form, and Generally, we would submit a form that said this is a clear trademark violation, and they would respond and they would take it down. But then it just reappears.
And they can't afford to let that happen. Mudrick estimates copycat versions of his products on e-commerce platforms have shaved between 10 and 30% off his sales. Amazon says it works hard to support the small and medium-sized businesses selling on its platform. However, it also told us, quote, sellers are responsible for meeting Amazon's high bar for product quality. And that's significant.
There's a case called Tiffany v. eBay, which basically established that platform sellers are sort of have a safe harbor and are not liable for infringement.
In 2010, an appeals court ruled eBay was not responsible for the third-party sellers offering fake Tiffany products on its platform because they didn't see or inspect the products being sold.
The platforms that exist now basically control the products. They understand the products come from a specific country, from a specific seller located in China. It's a different world. This is an authentic Baby Shark product.
Jason Drangle has been working with the toy industry on counterfeiting cases for 15 years. He now represents some of the biggest toy companies in the US and deals regularly with online platforms.
Do you worry that it's going to take a serious incident, a child getting injured, for something to really be done about this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually shocked it hasn't happened already, given the severity of the problem.
Consumers can also do their part.
For the most part, if you are buying products on platform and the price is too good to be true, it's too good to be true.
Look closely at who is selling something. On Amazon, the seller's name is not here, it's here. In this case, Piccolino Baby is an authorized seller of Doona. But if you're not sure if the seller is authorized, contact the manufacturer to check. And once a product is delivered, stay vigilant.
There's a lot of tape. A lot of tape.
Even before crash testing our car seat, we had Elisa Bayer, a pediatrician and car seat expert, take a closer look.
Finding the instructions in a language that's not appropriate for the country where it's being sent, so this appears to be Chinese,
definitely.
that would be a red flag. If you look here, it says "always," not always.
All of the brands we spoke to are still selling their products on Amazon. Many have told us the company's dominance over online retail means they simply can't afford not to. And yet, as e-commerce provides a global opportunity for their brands, it has also created a dangerous loophole for fakes. Claire Sebastian, CNN, New York.